Hi, my name is Avery, and in this video I'll be sharing my design, color, and organizational choices for an infographic I created. When it comes to graphic design, and even images in general, the rule of thirds reigns supreme and suggests dividing a graphic into thirds to better focus and guide the reader's attention. I decided to first apply the rule of thirds horizontally and break my infographic into 3 bands, each with a slightly different theme. Rather than using large color blocks, white space, or lines to delineate between sections, I used a visual hierarchy to emphasize each section. Large data graphics serve as a focal point in each section, with data headings serving as the subdominant level that explains the graphic. This structure draws attention down and across the graphic and places the densest information in the center third where viewers will linger longest. After deciding on the layout, I next worked with different color palettes to determine my primary colors. I initially wanted to work with the old computer monitor style of a black background with bright green headings, but I found it to be too jarring for use with any other graphics. I decided to keep the color scheme simple and used a monochromatic scheme for all the data graphics. I selected gold as the base color so that my graphs would match the icons I wanted to use, and to apply color theory to emphasize the energy and wealth of the market to the audience. I then selected a darker blue background as a complement to the gold and to reduce the brightness of the infographic. For the areas of particular emphasis, I used a gray section bordered by gold so as to bridge the color gap between gray and blue and to draw the reader's attention to the otherwise darker area. I selected gray as color theory associates gray with security and the future, and the areas I used it in link cryptocurrencies back to more mainstream economics. Looking at the first third of the graphic, I utilized the Gestalt design principle of closure to better represent the size of each coin's market in a method similar to the billion-dollar-ogram by David McCandless. The closure principle suggests closed objects can better help the viewer understand data ratios, which is the idea of the first graph. Additionally, this section is vertically aligned so as to flow into the main body of the graphic. The second section's coin graphic uses continuation to almost animate the growing value of each currency and to encourage a sense of movement, much as how the value of each currency is very fluid. On the right, color anomaly is used in the circulation list to create a pattern that draws attention down along the right. Additionally, this section is aligned horizontally in contrast with the above section, which serves to separate the top and bottom of the graphic. In the bottom section, I wanted to use a more unique graphic to leave an impression with the audience. While I used closed icons in the previous sections, I used an unclosed donut graph to break up the data for each currency. The openness of the graph engages the reader more and draws attention to the large discrepancy in the data story being told by this graphic and the other 4. Thank you for watching, and please comment if you have any questions or feedback regarding my design.